So, I'm just going down the road to see, oh, it's very sunny, to see lovely little Basil, the soft-coated tackle, little Dachshund. So I only saw him a week ago, but if you remember, we were still having some recall issues. He's got over his problems with other dogs, which is fantastic, so no longer being reactive, and actually now starting to get quite interested. I think he's almost ready to have a play, to be honest. But really ridiculously high scent drive. Obviously that is very much the breed, but he's just not listening. When he gets in a scent, and he'll go off into the middle of the wooded section and just crazily follow a scent and then just stops listening. I mean, he's not in danger of not coming back. He does always come back, but he's coming back in his own sweet time when he's decided he's finished with the scent, which is not ideal. And obviously it's very safe in the park where we're going, but there's going to be some areas where that might be not so safe, and he's also going out of sight sometimes, which with a scent drive that strong isn't safe either. We need to make sure that we know where he is, and like I say, in some places, if he goes off and does that, he could end up following a scent and getting himself in trouble. So we established quite quickly last time that using a long line wasn't really enough, because he's just, even if he's in really strong scent drive and you give him a little tug on the line, he just doesn't care. He'll kind of look up and then he'll be like, nope, and he's straight back to scenting again. So we're going to have a try with a vibration collar, and hopefully that will be enough to just snap him out of that and get him listening to his recall and a leave command, so that we can just make sure that he does always come back immediately. We can let him have a bit of a scent, have some fun with his instincts, but he needs to be coming back when he's told rather than when he feels like it. So that's what we're going to be working on today. I'm sure it'll go really well. He's a very clever little man, so I've got high hopes that this will go well, providing he does actually care about the little vibration, which fingers crossed he will, and we should have a nice productive session. So I will take some cute videos and I'll speak to you in a bit. So just call him for now. Basil, come. Yes, good boy. Try and get that yes in and be really exciting. Good, well done. Yeah, his recall has changed already so much. Such a good boy. Yeah, right, go on then, go have some fun. Good boy. Right, next call him.
Basil, come.
Yes, good boy. Come on, all the way. Yay, good boy. Basil, come. Yes, good boy. Well done. You really were sniffing something then. Nice. Good boy. You're getting used to that word as well. He's so clever. No, at all. Hardly at all. He's just learned, and he's just brilliant. Oh, yeah, you. Did you hear the word brilliant? Assume I was talking to you. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, my God, look at your heel work. Yeah, you're just offering heel work now because you want to get another treat and you want to work. You are showing off. You're a good boy. Want him to. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Gosh, what a change from last time. We would never have done that before. You haven't had to tug that line at all. He's just coming. Yeah. Yeah, it's brilliant. So much easier, isn't it?
So much easier.
Yeah. Yeah, boy, Baz. Yay! He's like, yeah, and so good. You
deserve all the treats.
No. Oh, you're so good. And there's all these bushes you were in there totally last time, and now you're just ignoring the woodland. Come on, you can go play. No, you want to do hill work. You want to just work. You're an angel. Are you a good boy, Baz? Yes, you are. Yeah, you're making good choices. You can go and have a bit of a sniff. You just come back when we say, and you're all good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're just going to keep coming back. I heard the come word in the middle of a sentence, so I'm going to do exactly what you say. We love him. Not going in there and having a sniff. You can. No, I want to heal. I want to do the work. I'm having the fun with the work. I'm getting all the treats. Basil, good. I'm loving it. Are you a good man? Basil, come. Oh, he's just listening so well. Nice. Good boy. Good boy, Basil. Are you just wanting to be friends now? Oh, steady. Yeah, he'll tell her off.
Oh, that's fair.
She's too much. Good boy, Baz. Well done. Good boy. Yeah, you're allowed to tell them off when they're that mad.
I know I'm massive. She doesn't always understand that people want to play with her.
Yeah. Basil, come. Leave. Come. Come. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Well done, mate. Well done. That's so good. Basil. Good boy. Good boy. Well done. Well done, mate. So good. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, we're going to walk past this dog without you rushing at it.
Hi.
Good boy. Well done. You going to heel? Heel. Good heel. Oh, God, I'm heeling the other side now. I just can't see. Good boy. Sit. Well done. Good boy. Come on. Basil, leave. Good boy. Good boy, that was so good. I mean, that's just brilliant. Good boy, Basil. You love other dogs now, don't you? All of that furry activity's just gone. You just want to play and say hi. I mean, that's amazing. Yeah.
And he hasn't.
Okay, guys, that was absolutely brilliant. So we've definitely sorted his recall out very quickly. He was actually really sensitive to the collar, a lot more than I was expecting, to the point where I've done something slightly different with it. Normally we condition 2 levels, a low level for positive recall and a level a bit higher for a leave command, but he was finding the lowest level possible too negative to be able to give him a higher level or to be able to train a positive level. Okay, so negative is good because we need him to snap out of that drive and listen. And we actually just decided, right, we don't really need 2 levels for him, because what was happening is once he'd had a couple of buzzers for not listening to his recall command, he then literally listened to it every single time without needing a buzz and was coming straight back for his treat. So we kind of just sorted the recall command out instantly. So what we then decided to do is, right, we're never going to, oh gosh, my windscreen is terrible. We're never going to press that button unless he's doing something where we need to use the word leave. So in other words, we have trained it as a consequence and nothing else, because he was listening to his recall perfectly for the entire walk after just 2 buzzes on the lowest possible level, which is barely perceptible. I can't believe that he was listening to that. So we then just didn't need anything else. But when he's got his nose stuck in a scent, or at the moment he is rushing up to other dogs because he's getting so much more friendly now, he's really interested in them and he's starting to really want to sniff and interact. But obviously we don't want him going up to every dog, and we certainly only want him going to dogs when we're there so that we can be in charge of the interaction. So we started then using that lowest level with the word leave, and again I think we only pressed it twice, and then for the whole rest of the walk, if we said leave or come, straight back instantly, coming back, getting his treat. He was definitely a bit more subdued than I would have liked him, but he was still going off and smelling things. He was taking the treats quite happily. He was interested in other dogs, so he wasn't upset, because he wouldn't have been taking the treats and he would have been very shut down. But what he was doing in that session was learning. He was in the learning zone of, right, I need to be careful, because if I do the wrong thing now, or if I don't listen, there's going to be a consequence, which he's obviously never had one before at a distance. So he was basically figuring out well, what should I do to prevent this consequence? Now, once he's been working on the collar for a good couple of weeks, all of that kind of, oh, I need to stay close and just be a bit careful, that will go, and he will be back to running off and sniffing. But he will have learnt then, the moment anyone says leave, I've got to stop and come back, which is exactly what we want. So, I mean, to be honest, his owner was just delighted that he was staying close and he wasn't just constantly buggering off and doing his own thing. And it's certainly a lot safer that way. And he was still perfectly happy, but we just want his confidence to increase a bit more, so that he's like, oh, fine, they don't mind me going off sniffing. I've just got to keep one ear out. Whereas what happened on that walk, he was just constantly keeping an ear out. You saw that he was coming back on his own. He was checking back all the time, making sure everything was good, which is great because he was making good choices for himself. He was checking to make sure he was doing the right thing, which is brilliant. But we just don't want it to be quite that excessive, which it won't be once he's got used to it and he's realizing, actually, they'll never need to feel that exceptionally mild vibration unless I stop listening, you know, unless they shout leave and I ignore them completely and carry on doing something potentially dangerous. So yeah, he's just so bright. Picked it up real quick. I'm not even sure if she'll even need to press the button again. I mean, by the end of the walk, he was listening every single time to the word leave, and we were out for what, an hour and 10 minutes, and yeah, I think we pressed the buzzer maybe 3 times at the very beginning in the kind of first 5 minutes of the walk, and then we didn't press it again for the entire walk. He was just listening to the words, which is absolutely perfect. So she may not even need it again, which is amazing. So yeah, incredible session. Love working with him, and I will be seeing them. They've booked another session for the home so that I can go see Bob and see how he's getting on. And I think that's in a couple of weeks. It's in the new year anyway, so I'll be seeing them again soon, and I'm sure I'll be seeing them on pack walks, which will be great, and getting him doing some more interacting, and it'd be great seeing him play. I'm sure he's getting to the point now where he'd really like to have a play. He's just still a little bit wary around dogs, and he really wants to interact, but he's just like, oh, I'm not quite sure. So yeah, that'll come in time. But yeah, amazing little dog, really great owners. They've clearly, you know, done lots of really good work, and that was a really nice little session. Hi guys. Horrid and rainy today, so I'm going out to see little Basil and Bob, the 2 little Dachshunds. So we've done a couple of sessions now, but the last session was a walking session that was specifically for Basil, and I'm now going to go back to the house because Bob only really has issues in the house. So this is kind of like a 3rd session for Basil, but a 2nd session for Bob. So yeah, Bob is a short-haired Dachshund, and his main issue was barking when people come in and just barking at noises and things around the house in general. So he was being a bit territorial and also just generally very nervous. So we were trying to raise his confidence and just get him out of the barking. So I know Basil's doing absolutely amazing, but he was the one that was very confident. But I believe all of his issues now were pretty much sorted. So I think there's no more resource guarding, and his walking's really nice. He's starting to get interested in other dogs rather than reactive, and you know, he's kind of getting to the point of wanting to play in the last session, so that was fantastic. So not really worried about Basil. I know he's coming on beautifully, but we need to have another little look at Bob and find out how he's getting on. So that's what we're doing. So off to our little village near Bath, and I will let you know how it all goes and talk to you after. Right, so we've been doing a bit more work on the doorway to stop Bob from barking so much and getting so stressed. Okay, so 1 little bark, brilliant, he stopped.
Basil.
but Bob's just love him. Well done, Bob. And you're not hiding either. Yay! Good boy. Well done. That's great.
Yes,
what a difference. What you doing? Hi. Hi, baby. I didn't get to fuss you last time because you hid from me. You are a lot better. Yeah, I'm still going to go under here though. He is a lot better.
He is better, isn't he?
Just the fact that he's moving around. Yeah, he was. You know, last time he was. I mean, I didn't even get to stroke him.
No.
Whereas now he's actually letting me.
Yeah.
Hi, Basil. What you doing? Come here. Hi, Bob. You gonna come say hi? Oh my goodness, you are being silly. I literally was just fussing you. He's so funny.
He's like a grumpy old
What?
man.
What?
Occasionally, if I've got, so say I've picked Basil up to give him a cuddle,
Yeah.
and my son comes over and tries to give Basil.
Okay, guys. Well, that was absolutely brilliant. I mean, yeah, a phenomenal change in both of them. Bob is just so different. So the whole of the last session, he basically was so scared that he stayed under the table, having a bit of a bark every time I moved and growling, and it was just really, really nervous. And today I actually got to stroke him loads, and yeah, not hiding anymore. Obviously you saw with the doorway thing, we've got him so that he barely barks at all, but what was joyful is not only is it correcting the barking, but he's also just not running away. So we're using the vibration collar on him, and he definitely finds that less troubling, for want of a better word, than the lead corrections. So it just seems to have instantly made him feel calmer, which is fantastic. But I think we needed all of the leadership that they've been doing in between times to raise his confidence in general anyway, for us to get to the point of using that collar just to knock that barking on the head. And yeah, it was lovely. It was just lovely to be able to give him lots of fusses. Unfortunately, every time I tried to take a video of me fussing him and got the phone out, he would then run away from the phone. I'm not sure if I actually got a video of me giving him lots of fuss, but yeah, it was really, really lovely. Did a little bit of training with Basil as well, got them both doing a down for the first time, and it was just a really lovely session. They were telling me that Basil's now fantastic on his off-lead walks, and he's coming back, and the collar's working brilliantly for his chase drive, and they're not worrying now about him buggering off for half an hour chasing things. He's now just coming back. So all in all, absolutely brilliant results with both of them, and obviously they're going to keep going, and they'll just get even better as time goes on. So next time I see them will be at the next pack walk, hopefully, which they've said they're going to come to the next 2 pack walks, which will be lovely, and then we'll see how they're getting on. But I think they'll just have a great time. I mean, Basil is no longer dog reactive. He now just wants to play. They said he hasn't been reactive to another dog for ages, not really since a couple of weeks after the first session. So yeah, that's sorted. Brilliant success with both of them, and it was really lovely to see them again.